Hey there, welcome back to Descent of King Hesper. We're still in the Unreal City, dealing with citizens. We've got half a level to go, give or take. And we're going to start here. So, got a conquer token. These guys are going to be running around in a circle. Do I need to sync them? That closes that. Alright, so there's a little bit of leeway, it looks like. Ideally you want to come straight down. Actually, don't need to worry about this one at all, because we can just go through. Maybe that's a break. So I don't think I need to let them out. So, what am I being asked to do here? Oh, we have to stop them on the right plate. So, this is a trick, I think. Actually, if they're blocked, they'll start hitting back. I think that's the problem. So I'm going to ignore the blue one, so I think I can. Oh wait, also there's there's force arrows on them, so they will get stopped. Also the arrows here, so we can't do all of them. Okay, so this seems intended then.
What?
Actually, no, we could just ignore... Right, we can ignore one of them. Yeah, it doesn't need to be, because we can go through instead of going through this door. Alright, so they're going to go around. And because they're on different cycle lengths... So you're 2 behind, which means... we have to wait ages. So once I step on it, then yeah, okay. Alright, so this is going to be a matter of finding out which is the earliest cycle to stop. Alright. Okay. So I guess I can count. I guess we should start down here as well. I feel like the biggest and the smallest is going to be the easiest to reach a point where they sync properly. I mean, I can also just wait, but let's go. Okay, so starting at turn 28 on the arrow. So bottom one takes 24. Top one takes 32. Um, 24, 32. I feel like that's not going to work. They're going to be 4 behind. If we need, we need this one to be 4. I mean, we can just... Oh wait, so they've synced up here, and they didn't reach the right spots at any point. So that's not going to work. Okay, so in that case we'll do the bottom two because smaller numbers are better. And for... yeah, I mean, we're just going to wait until it works or it doesn't work. I think the next one should work. No, it doesn't. Huh. Ah, no. What I can do is I can release them at different times. Okay, now I come in here and I go bippity boo. Alright, so there will be a point where they sync up. In fact, I can do this a bit smarter by getting them to sync up. So if I release number 2 now, I've got plenty of time to get around. So actually, if we do the top 2, does that work? We want... okay, that would work, but I think we can just do the bottom 2 because that's going to be shorter paths overall. Although this is 3, this is 1 here, yeah. Okay, so we need to wait with 1 a little bit longer. Wait, no, they're synced, so I need to wait 2 more turns. 1, 2. And we go through here. We wait here. Okay. Very good. And I picked the right ones, but yeah, I mean, that's timing it that way, and then just, yeah, you pick the small ones. So you're stepping off and on that. So I need to, okay, this is where it gets interesting. This is where we're going to be blocking the guy. We need to stand in his way, and we need to stand on his way in the middle, because he's going to want to step on the diagonal. Sorry, he'll walk around, he'll step around me if I'm... yeah, once he's on the diagonal, neither of these ways is fast. He wants to take a step that's closer to me. Now, the trick about this is I did just do a random room involving blocking guards. So they will stand still for 10 turns before deciding to turn around and go back. And we can probably click on him. Oh, at this point he's given up, and now he's going to turn around next turn if I... yeah. So what we do is we make a step now, and that should be enough time. And check what order they go in. He's going first, so if I move now it's bad, but if I wait, it's good. And I can go through. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Alright. So, now I think we have to stop this guy from... so you need to get to here. I need to put the Mimic on here, I guess. No, I need to send the Mimic in, the trapdoors. This blocks that. So yeah, we have to stop this guy from stepping on here. This will open all those. So he'll start by... Alright. Oh, and I don't have a sword. The Mimic has a sword though, that will make a 3 wall. I think we want to do this. Actually, can we... We'll hit the plate first. Alright, now we're in his way. He's gonna... Can't get around us. He's gonna try to go for that one. Oh, now we have to zigzag down. This is gonna be fairly easy, I think. Now we can head across. And now they can happily walk around. Yeah, these rooms are not going to be very interesting optimization-wise, I fear. Okay, so what's happening here? You're going to go back and forth, opening this. If you step on the hot, if you try to go to here, you're in trouble. So I need to keep closing this. I assume I want you alive for some reason. Oh yeah, because we need to step on here to get to here. So we need to keep coming back to this one before you step on it. Alright, so he's got his order 1, 2, 3. It'd be nice if we could see that, I think. All we can see is his next path. So, alright, so we just got a bunch of keg manipulation. Okay, so we only have to worry about the open door once he's up here, so that's nice. Where does this keg need to go? We need to come around and do this, I think. Okay, we duck up here. We duck back out. Actually, does that matter? I think... I don't know if it's going to be worth it to wait that. Like, if I do this... Oh, that does actually give me more time. So... You're going first? Yeah, so he makes his decision to head back to here before this one steps on here. We can look at this. Okay, he's thinking about this one. It's blocked, so... Okay, so he gives up. Looks at it sadly. Then this guy opens it, but he's already given up, so... Alright, so... go back to here. I've got lots of time. Now the question is, when's he going to try to go to the next one? Probably... Okay. Okay, strapped in the house. That's all fine. So I wonder if I needed to do that. Yeah, I think the first time I stepped on here twice, that probably wasn't necessary either. Or else I just did something without to stop from getting there in time. Or I was slow with the keg pushing, perhaps, although keg pushing wouldn't matter as much because we're sort of limited by this guy's movement. Like, we get to here, but then nothing happens immediately. We have to wait for him to come back up here and go through the motions. If keg pushing did make a difference, then it would be like a bigger difference than one turn. Anyway, penultimate room. Alright, so we got the persistent movement token, which means that they never give up. They always try to keep going to the one that they can reach. Like, if you're standing in the way, they won't ever turn around. I think if their path is blocked completely, then that will make a difference, but I'm not sure. So what we have to do is, actually, let's go talk to this guy. Because he seems... Oh, he's going to tell me about the persistent movement token. This is the Temple of the Arrow. Yeah, so right, so we just need to rearrange these guys so that they're, I think, 3 apart, so that one of them will have a alright, we'll talk to him afterwards. Get a good score first. So oh wait, this is gonna be awkward. And I think we can do it like no, now they're joined up. We're not gonna be able to split them apart. Right, I think we need to... Okay, in that case... Also, we need to be splitting them apart over here. And... I've each got 3, that's fine. So they'll each be stopping at a point. The trouble is, this guy has 2, this guy has 1, so over this side, I think this guy needs to be a bit closer. Alright, so... So if we watch these guys... No, I needed them... Maybe I need them next to each other even. Oh, actually, this makes a difference too, because... because it's on the diagonal, the red ones will cut the corner. So he actually takes... Well, okay, we have 2 diagonals, 2 in the corner for each, so that balances out. Interesting. Okay, so they were next to each other over here. Alright, so this guy has to be in front. Okay. Alright, so we're blocking you first. because of movement order, that's good. Oh, they've still... Okay, they've still... Alright. Okay, 3 separate for the reds makes sense. Now we pause here. So they keep the plate down for a long time. Now I think we need to release now. Actually, release now. No. Now. No. Big gap. Because yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3 turns. The red's going to gain on him 3 turns up the top. Okay. Very good. Alright. Now we can listen to the speech and we can leave. $62. That suggests that I think what happens if they do that? No, that doesn't work. Maybe if we okay, they're good now. Alright, so at this point, alright, if you come in here now, so I'm actually going to solve it again. So, red, then yellow, then red. Alright, and then this needs to be 4 behind, I think. There we go. Except I think they're out of sync now. Also, I'm way slower, so... Also, that doesn't work. I don't know. Okay, something to look at later. But because they bump into each other, you can probably set it up early so that when they do get to here, it's all good. Alright, last room. Turning things on fire. Right, so this is... Alright, so he's got time to make his order, I think, by the time we reach the bottom one. But I guess I can ignore this one. Alright, so we've got to get him to step on the plates, which we can do by making him stop and change his target. Alright, so we're going to click on him. He's not doing anything. Right, he's going to try and go for 2. Right, so now he's going back to 2. Actually, well, first let him head to 4. Oh, I wanted him to keep heading for 1, so in that case... Oops. Right, yeah, he's looking at 1, giving up on 1, heading to 2, thinking about 2 next, so we can open that up. So if we step on it now... Okay, wait. No. Where are you going? Why weren't you looking at 1? Actually, let's... Oh wait, actually, maybe I should have got this one. I can't get it from here because he won't be able to be on... I can't stop him on this diagonal. So in that case, let's let him go this way. So... Okay, he's going to 3. So if he goes to 4... No, I think I want 1. Two, 3, 4. 1. No, he's looking at 2. No. How do we get to this one? Doesn't work. I need to be further along. Actually, let's try and get him to go to 4 now. So wait 1 turn. Yeah, this one's a problem. We need to be on this diagonal and then, or down here. So two, 3. what way do you go? Okay, that works out nicely. Now we send you back to 3. Oh no, send you back to 4. Which works out good. Well. Alright. Cool. That's the end of the level. And I could have saved a turn somewhere. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to look at more closely. Well, I left Half back by the entrance. Let's go get him.
Come on.
Okay.
Actually, can we get through with Half? Uh-oh. I guess we can't get through with Half. Alright,
Here.
No problem.
you have to stay here, Half. Alright, let's go see what happens after the end of this. We have a... here we go. Here's something secret. Mr. B3Butkin. That's me. Glad to meet your last. I've heard so much about you. He's been talking. Martino, the first citizen of this settlement. Give my citizens a lot of help with their tasks. It was nothing, all part of a day's work. Even so, we're grateful. If there's any service we can offer in return. Well, there is one thing. Splendid. Then would you like to come into my hut? We can have a little chat. Alright. Okay, there's a Facundo in here. Welcome, Mr. Budkin. This is my humble abode. Sure have a lot of bookshelves. Actually, my people are refugees from the West Kingdom. We were forced out of our homes. We brought only the essentials with us. Forced out? What exactly happened? Well, after the castle of our beloved king disappeared into the earth, many of us decided we could no longer live under the rule of the East King. So we came here, settled down. We came and settled here, hidden under the shadow of the mountains. You know about that castle. So this is the did you ever think that maybe some other people survived from the castle? Oh yes, strange as it seemed. Some of them lived and they settled in a cavern deep underground. Oh, so you already knew. Wait, you knew about that too? I just found my way up from there, thanks to Half. You needn't have troubled. There's a system of passages that connects the Veiled Fortress with the surface. Yeah, Angwin told me about that. You've met Prince Angwin. Why didn't he show you the way up? There was a misunderstanding. We were going to talk and clear things up, but he said he had business to attend to first. I mean, he was going to weak. The negotiations with the king, as we call him the East King. Wait, isn't Angwin the son of the king? You know, being a prince and all? Alright, this is all plot. So Angwin's the West Kingdom. They don't like the... So these guys don't like the East Kingdom. The refugees from the West Kingdom. And So the West Kingdom was the one we looked at the start, where King Hesper was. So there's a bunch of West Kingdom refugees here and in the Veiled Fortress. Oh, message from Satoko. So we need to go to Lower Stoneworks. She just wants to show you something she couldn't fight to paper. To the north of here, there is a ravine. If you follow it down to the bottom, you'll arrive just outside Lower Stoneworks. I will take the Fugondo with you. Send a message on ahead. That will let Lady Satoko know that you are coming. Alright, I'll go. Better than waiting around in this dump for however long it takes. Wish you a safe journey, Mr. Buggan. Thanks again for your help. Alright. So, we need to get out of here. Alright. Fugondo for that. Alright. No, we don't need Fugondo for the part at the top though. Well, we lost the Fugondo. Alright, so I guess Half's staying here. That's all good. We've got our sword back. So next time, we're going to go down these stairs and maybe it'll be the level 5 exam. We'll see. Alright, I'll see you then. Bye.